Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Welcome back to I'm the Devil podcast.
Yay, a Vanderpump Rules rewatch podcast.
Yeah. I'm Sophia Wilson-Pelton.
I'm Hannah Wakefield.
And this is what you're listening to.
Yeah, you love it.
You can't get enough of it.
Welcome back. You're a freak for it. You're sick for it.
You're a freak. Hannah, what sexy, unique thing happened to you this week? Let's just get right into it. I feel like it hasn't been that long since we recorded, but...
It hasn't been that long. There's stuff I'm not willing to talk about. I have a UTI. It's not sexy or unique, but it is happening to me right now. And I'm taking those pills that make your piss turn that insane color.
Yeah.
And it's scaring me, but it's working. And everything...
The medicine is working.
It's going to be totally fine, and it's super chill, and I'm definitely going to make it through my shift at work today. Woohoo! And the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. And everything's going to be good. I'm feeling positive about it.
I'm sorry. It's hell.
I'm smiling through it. It's totally fine.
It's not good to have a UTI.
It's just the consequences of my own damn actions. And I won't say what those are.
It just seems so dramatic.
I know.
Like, do you know what I mean? It's crazy. Just like, I have sex one time and now I'm actually pissing and sharting blood. Come on.
My body is extremely sensitive to that kind of thing. Like, in college, I used to get UTIs all of the time. I famously had one on the morning of my college graduation. And what I did to fix that one, because the medicine, there were no pharmacies that I could go to, and medicine wasn't working. Beer after beer after beer after beer. No, it worked. Okay. It worked for the day. And then it obviously got worse, but it made it tolerable to, like, get through the day.
Yeah. Super dehydrated cannot be good for the UTI.
I would absolutely not recommend that strategy, but I was young and I was free.
We had to do something.
I had to do something. I remember calling my mom being like, I have a UTI. And she was like, you did that to yourself. And I was like, please help me.
Come on.
Please.
Show a girl a little compassion.
And I said, what should I do? She said, get cranberry juice. I said, that is a myth. But
I don't think it's a myth.
It's a myth.
It's preventative, right?
Well, no sugar cranberry juice, like,
it
actually tastes
like
really
shit.
bad.
I know. It tastes like legitimately like shit.
So you can't really drink enough of it to, like, make a difference. The only thing
you
that makes a difference...
You just have to dilute it with water and chug it.
It's drinking, like, literally as much water as you can. Last night, I was like, Stanley water bottle after Stanley water bottle after Stanley water bottle full of water. Yeah. Taking the AZO pills and getting antibiotics. I know how to deal with this. I've been here before. It's just not fun.
I've been here before and I'll be here again.
God willing, I will never be here again.
I know, but I think you will, unfortunately.
I know. I had a UTI so bad last year it gave me a fever. It's just like, my vagina is like, no!
It does not like
it just
a penis,
really
TBH.
Like
it's like actually allergic to it. Like literally allergic to it.
I'm allergic to dick.
Well,
Fuck.
Look.
Whatever. It's like some people have milk when they know it's going to hurt their stomach. And I'm sort of like that with sometimes a little bit of having sex with a penis.
Okay.
Ew, sorry. I hope that this is not the first episode that my mom ever listens to.
It can't be.
It
can't be. Sorry that we're a little low energy because it's like 8:30 in the morning or whatever.
Yeah.
But we'll get it up. We'll get it up there.
We'll get it up there. Sophia, what sexy unique thing happened to you this week?
I don't know. I did my ketamine infusion on Tuesday, which was good.
Yay.
I'm trying to think if anything special happened to me this week. I don't know. It feels like we recorded yesterday.
I know. I'm thinking of your week and I'm like,
the days just blur together. Honestly, like, because it's been so hot, I literally have been like trying to not leave my apartment actually as much as possible.
Yes, me too. Even this room.
Yeah.
I barely leave my bedroom.
Yeah. Yes. So, like, I honestly don't feel like I've done much because for the past, like, 3 days, I actually wrote in my journal, I was like, it's okay if you don't go outside. Because I was like, it literally is, like, damn near 8 degrees for 3 days in a row.
Yeah.
And it makes me feel like I'm going to kill myself.
No.
So I have to stay inside.
Y'all are, like,
for me mental health.
If you're not in New York, you're not really understanding.
You actually are not. And also, when I say 98, you don't even fucking understand what the fuck I'm talking about because, listen up, you motherfuckers. I went to Oregon and it's like 90 degrees there. It's not the same. Like, with the humidity, it's like literally like this feels honestly 10 to I would actually go as far as say 20 degrees hotter.
It's a thick, wet
It's
heat.
So crazy.
It's the kind of heat where you step outside and instantly your clothes are soaked.
Literally. Like, oh my God, it was nice when it was 90 degrees in Oregon.
Yeah.
I was like laying out on a rock in the river and I was like, this is amazing. Like, I feel so good. Here, it actually is like you don't even understand the type of shit we're going through every day.
And also you walk down the stairs into the subway platform.
It's literally 10 degrees hotter down there.
Temperature skyrockets 10 to 15 degrees. I'm not exaggerating, 110 degrees down there.
But I was going to say, one of the worst things that happens is when it actually gets really hot, like the heat wave where it was like 104 degrees. It was a relief to go down there.
I know.
Because at least it's hot as hell, but at least you're not under the fucking like magnifying glass sun.
It's so bad.
Oh,
it's so bad what's going on.
You know what actual sexy unique thing happened to me this week?
What?
I got a tattoo.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
We both did body mods this week.
Yeah.
Because I did my hair.
Hannah got cute hair and I got a tattoo.
Yay. We're blowing up.
I was telling Hannah I had to sit in the most humiliating position as a beautiful girl did a tattoo on my back.
Making me laugh.
I literally had to hunch over.
Prayer position.
With my mouth. I got it on like the nape of my neck. So I was like, she was like, you just need to like fold your arms in and be like hunched forward. So I had to basically like I had 2 pillows. I was sitting against the like massage table thing that they tattoo. I'm like on the corner. My hands are in between one pillow and I'm like hunched forward with my mouth against the pillow and my like cheeks are like touching my eyes and I can't say a word even if I want to. And then my arm started falling asleep and I had to be like, can I take a break really quick? It's actually not because of the pain of the tattoo. I just can't feel my hands anymore.
Excuse me, beautiful girl.
Excuse me,
Can I please get up for a second?
Excuse me, Miss Princess.
Oh, I have another thing to shout out.
What?
Our friend Jules Z released a new song, and you guys should
gosh,
all go
yes,
listen to it. It started streaming last night. It's called Heart on the Line, and it's really good.
Listen to it.
And the cover art is stunning, and I posted it on my Instagram story, so...
The cover art is stunning.
It's really beautiful, and the song's amazing.
What else, you guys? If you want to get more bonus content from us...
Yeah, you
should subscribe to the Patreon. It's been really fun on there. We're going to do another advice episode. Once this episode comes out, we will have just released our bonus episode where we talk about Sheena's book.
Yes.
We're reading it right now.
Woohoo!
Sorry that we're not quite as fast as some of the other pop culture podcasts, but we just need a little bit more time.
It's
okay?
like, actually, we've got stuff going on.
You have to be kind to us.
You have to try and be kind to us. You have to be
kind to yourself. Me, like, I was like, it's literally a week after it's come out, and yet but like some of those people get like advanced copies.
I know, and it's fine. I mean, it's like we'll have a fresh new take.
And it's like, yeah, if you're not listening to the podcast to actually find out what happens in the book, or maybe you are, but like you're listening because you want to hear us talk about what happens in the book. So if you want to listen to that, that'll be out, and maybe we'll put up like a snippet or something.
Yeah. Please
follow us on TikTok and Instagram. The reviews, our little 5-star reviews, have kind of been slowing down.
Hey guys, pick that back up. Pretty please.
And leave us a review on Apple Podcast, obviously.
Yeah, we have really sweet reviews on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
Our community over there is small, but it's mighty.
It's mighty. Oh, and if you want to submit an advice question, there's a link in our Instagram bio.
Yeah.
And we'll answer it on the Patreon.
People loved it last time we did that.
Yeah, a bunch of people asked us to do it again, so we're doing it again. And shall we start?
Yeah, let's just get the hell into it. We are doing season 3, episode 12, called A Stand Against Stassi. We're opening up with Stassi and Christina Kelly. Christina Kelly is getting driven to work by Stassi, which makes me feel like Stassi is the only one with a car, because Stassi also used to drive Katie to work. Why aren't they driving their own cars?
I think they just do it for scenes.
I
they all have
yeah.
cars. Like, they live in LA. You have to have a car.
You have to have a car.
Yeah.
I just am never seeing the other ones driving. Anyways, Stassi's driving Christina Kelly to work. She's dropping her off at SIR, but they are going to go partying tonight, which is really exciting. They're going to go sexy mode and go to the clubs, I guess.
Yeah. Which means that Stassi gets to wear a push-up bra.
Yay.
Wait, okay.
What?
She has huge tits.
I know. They're going to be like at her chin.
Sorry.
It's really crazy.
I just put that together.
I don't know when she got her reduction.
She said they grew back or something, didn't she?
Yeah, she had to have 2. She had to have 2 reductions.
No, well, Meredith Mark said she had to have like 3 of them.
I know.
But she's addicted to pills.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, we've talked about this before.
Yeah, we have. Christina and Stassi start kind of talking about the Katie situation, and Christina Kelly is kind of disappointed in Stassi for being mad at Katie, because Christina Kelly is the only level-headed person in the CERNiverse. And that is really saying something, because she's not like, she's not perfect.
No. She's no angel either, sweetheart.
But Christina isn't like super mad at Katie, because she actually understands why Katie would have gone to Dream South Beach, which is because her boyfriend was there, which is like, that's always a valid reason.
It's always a valid reason.
You gotta follow your boyfriend anywhere to the ends of the fucking earth.
It's like so funny.
I know.
I don't know. I get it. She is trying to work on her relationship, so she needs to go, but it is just like a relationship that's not worth working on, obviously.
You should never prioritize that relationship, and yet she will for the next decade. Stassi is like mainly upset because she had to hear from Sheena that Katie was going to Dream South Beach. She says, I'm really hurt. I'm just over it. I'm seriously just done.
Well, also the context that I keep forgetting is that Sheena is showing her sex tape around.
Yes.
So that I think is why
Stassi
Stassi is
really important to the story.
And sorry that we keep forgetting about it. Like I keep forgetting to bring it up,
Me too.
And then I'm listening to the edit and I'm like, damn it. But that makes a lot more sense as to why Stassi is so upset, because it is like literally a person is doing something actually terrible to you.
Yes.
However, I will say this: Stassi is also like vindictive for much less.
100%.
So it's easy to forget that that's the reason, because this is kind of in line with Stassi's character.
I think
with or without that being the context.
Even if the sex tape thing wasn't happening right now, Stassi would still be like deeply hurt,
yes,
upset, angry, and icing Katie out. But that is just kind of like,
of course, it makes sense.
Another shovel of dirt into the grave. I'm wondering, like, how much does Katie know about that?
You would have to assume she knows,
right? Because they were best friends.
Yes, you have to assume she knows,
yeah.
Which I think is obviously part of why Stassi is so upset.
I mean, I would be extremely upset. Then.
Me too.
I would be like,
I would be like, the friendship's
angry.
over.
Me too. That's a reason to end a friendship.
Yeah, that is a reason.
Yeah.
Your best friend is like, what is it? Cavorting?
Cavorting.
Is that a word?
Yep.
Picture this. Your best friend is cavorting. That cannot be right. With a girl who's showing your sex tape around. That obviously is like, no, that's a reason to end a friendship.
Yeah.
It's illegal what she's doing.
It is illegal. Stassi and KK arrive at SUR. Stassi won't drive her anywhere close to the restaurant because everybody is back from Miami and Stassi doesn't want to see any of them.
Acting like they would fucking rush her like Honda Civic.
I know, literally. But Katie might.
Sorry.
And Jax might.
To cavort, jump or dance around excitedly, informal, apply oneself enthusiastic to sexual or disreputable pursuits.
What the hell? I've been using that word wrong.
What the hell?
Sexual pursuits.
It's like, a man like cavorts.
Ew.
In the night.
A man cavorts. A man cavorts.
We're here.
Dances around sexy style. I'm cavorting in my room all the time then.
Yeah. I cavorted so hard that I got a UTI.
I got a UTI from cavorting.
Damn it.
Fuck.
Okay, so then we're at SUR inside. Cut to the inside of SUR. Lisa's visiting Jax at the bar. She's like, okay, so you guys had a good time in Miami and you didn't do anything terrible to Katie. Which is actually a shock that he didn't do anything terrible to Katie.
I know. He could have left her alone the whole trip.
Yeah, literally.
They just had like one little... He had
literally Vail to focus on. That is actually what happened.
And John. He was riding high off John.
That's so true.
He was in a good and happy mood because his lover of 10 years ago was there.
Yes. No, it is literally like when Jax is single and like doesn't have somewhere to put his like insane energy sexually, he actually like is so much meaner to Katie, I think.
He lashes out on Katie. Yeah,
yes.
100%.
Sheena comes up and is like, yeah, everyone got along. And Lisa's just excited because the first time basically ever in the history of the world, they didn't come back from their trip in like utter turmoil.
Yeah, in like worse states
way worse than when they left. And once again, we hear the narrative that it was awesome because Stassi wasn't there. Yes. And then Lisa reminds Jax that he would give his left nut to get back together with Stassi, and he says, "No, I'd only give me right nut." He said, "No, I'd only give me right nut."
He says the left one is better, so he'd only give the right.
Okay.
Which was obviously a joke, and then Lisa was like, "I was making a joke," and it's like, "Yep,
he
so
was too, unfortunately.
So
it was gross, but and yours was too.
Yep.
So
she was being sort of nasty this episode.
Yes.
Ariana is at the bar. Did you note this? It's 1 second long. Ariana is at the bar serving a customer, and it's so weird. I don't know why I put.
I know there's a weird man in there. I don't know. It's literally a weird man. She's like, "What can I get you?"
She goes, "How's it going?" "Excellent. I'll send this check to your table."
They always have them like having weird interactions with customers for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kristen visits Tom, and Kristen is in her talking head talking about how she finally has validation because she and Tom spoke about their relationship, and obviously there are still feelings between the two of them, and they're real.
Right. If Ariana weren't in the picture, Tom and I would still stand a chance of being together.
Yes.
In a way, that's really true.
In a way, it's unfortunately true.
It's really true.
I do literally think that if he hadn't had the escape hatch of Ariana, he would still be in that relationship, but it's not like a good thing.
And it's not because he still has true love feelings
literally,
for Kristen.
That's the thing. It actually is separate from him having feelings for her.
It's extremely distinct from any kind of love he might feel towards Kristen.
Literally. And then Tom visits Ariana. in the talking head, Ariana is like, well, Tom told me about his conversation with Kristen in Miami, and we're just hoping that she can move on.
And she's like, we think that she's getting there.
Yeah, she's like, I'm being cautiously optimistic. And Kristen is literally being like, so Tom and I are going to get back together.
It's because she's...
And a Miami girl's going to come.
Yeah, I know.
And both of those things can be true at once.
It's because she has like a big thing planned.
Yeah, she's
so
busy.
She can't act up right now.
Yeah, she literally just, her mental space is going elsewhere.
Yeah.
Similar a la Jax.
Oh,
and Tom, yeah, in his talking head, or I don't know if he says this to Ariana, but he's like, well, she hasn't spoken to me yet, so that's good.
Yeah.
Today. It's like the beginning of the shift also. Then we have like, oh my God, this whole fucking B-plot.
I hated this plot. It's so gross to see Peter in this way.
So Peter has a little crush on Vail, and the two of them are in the back alley. He asks her.
Well, he follows her out there.
Well,
she's out there, and then he shows up. They don't go out together, that's for sure.
Ew. Peter, like, following you around, pestering you is like one of the worst things I could possibly
You're trying to go on your phone. You're
literally,
trying to go on your phone.
Oh my God. No,
and then
it is like,
there.
holy shit.
Fuck off.
You have a 5 to 15 minute break where you get to look on your fucking sidekick or whatever the fuck she's rocking with. And then your fuck ass manager comes out and you like have to talk to him and he wants to take you out on a date as well.
I know. And it's so much
God,
worse.
It is like my precious time.
My precious time. It's like you're trying to have a little bite to eat and go on your phone and your actual manager shows up. There's nothing you can do but talk to him. You've
It's hell.
There's no other recourse.
So he asks her about Miami, and she explains that she got blackout drunk, which isn't awesome because sometimes when she gets drunk, she becomes a makeout slut. She is so fucking strange.
Ew, and what he says, though.
He's like, are you drunk right now?
Ew, leave her alone.
Literally, Peter, leave her alone.
You're preying on her. You really, really are. You are making moves on her predator style.
You are.
Are you drunk right now?
You're not really, though. She's not having it.
I know. Well, he's also, like, so harmless.
Yeah, but
it's crazy.
is, like, gross and stop.
But it's just nasty.
It is, like, as the manager, you definitely shouldn't be hooking up with your employees.
And because he's, like, not suave. Like, he does not have game.
I know. She basically is like, I'm like that virgin slut in high school who has never had sex but makes out with everyone. I don't know. She's just so fucking odd. Literally. She's like, explains that people told her that she was flirting with Jax, but she just doesn't really believe it because she is like, Jax is so shady and messy, and it's like, your tune has changed.
Because also you were flirting with him before the trip.
Your tune has changed. Yes.
You're singing a different song, Vail.
She kept saying, like, I don't know, he just seems like a lovable idiot.
When she would wake up in the morning, sober, quote unquote, she would wake up in the morning and be like,
rolling over to Katie.
Good morning, sunshine. I actually think Jax is really sweet.
Good morning, sunshine. Don't you think Jax is just completely misunderstood? It's like, shut the fuck up.
Actually, Katie being like, shut the fuck
No,
up.
literally. She, basically is like, I don't know what happened, but as I read on a coffee mug, blackouts are God's way of saying, hey, don't worry about it.
What coffee mug was that?
I don't know.
Blackouts are God's way of saying, don't worry about it.
She didn't actually say coffee.
Okay.
But she's like, this quote I saw one time. And it's like, you saw that in a knick-knack shop? Yeah, I don't know. But then she and Peter do flirt a little bit because she's like, it looks like you've been working out. He always has been jacked. It's one of his disgusting traits.
It's one of his things, his hair and his body. Oh, I'll just say this, that Peter sees Vail's tattoo, which is half of a heart.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, what's that? And she was like, it's like half of a heart. And like, I don't know, like, the person I marry is going to get the other half.
She is an odd one.
She is so weird. Anyways, then Christina, Kelly, and Katie are talking about Miami. They haven't seen each other all shift. They are buddies. Mm-hmm. So they're allowed to talk about Miami. Christina Kelly's allowed to talk to her for some reason. I don't know why Stassi doesn't get so mad at her, but she doesn't. And I do know why. It's because Christina Kelly is the original queen bee, so you can't really cross her.
Yes. And I think it is like, well, Katie isn't showing the nude video around.
Yeah, of course. So Katie is kind of bringing up how she's still upset about what happened with Stassi. And Christina Kelly goes, oh, so as far as everything goes right now, obviously your friendship is like over, which is so brutal.
It's crazy. She keeps saying stuff like that, and we have not, like, as the viewer, you're like, oh, that is not the impression I got so far.
Me neither, because it's only been a couple days.
And Stassi hasn't said that. She's said that she's upset, and obviously she's highly dramatic, but it is so funny. Christina Kelly literally keeps being like, well, it's so sad. 4 years of friendship down the drain.
I know. She said it's just such a shame that your friendship had to end this way. Okay.
What?
Huh?
I know.
That's news to everyone.
It's so crazy.
Katie is upset that she had to hear that through Christina Kelly.
Of course,
obviously.
It's funny. It's a great irony.
Yeah. Switching gears, we are in DJ James Kennedy's recording studio, aka his apartment. It is Sheena, it is Kristen, it is Mike Shea, it is DJ James Kennedy. Sheena is recording her new song. She arrives. They're like, can we get you anything to drink? She says, I'll take a brewski. She loves a brewski.
She loves a brewski.
They bring out gigantic mugs of beer for everyone.
Why not just like a Corona?
I don't know. It's like,
So
how
funny.
much beer was it? It feels like they poured tall boys into.
They must
each
have.
kind of
It's
tall boy.
literally like one of those like German pints.
Yeah, like a beer stein. They were talking about the wedding, and Sheena's like, oh, you don't understand how hard it is to plan a wedding. It's so confusing. Whatever. But then she's like, but thank God, like, we're all going to be sitting together, like James and Kristen, and I guess James and Kristen are at like the main table where Sheena and Shay are.
No, I'm assuming that Sheena and Shay are going to be up on a little pedestal thing.
Right, they are. I know they are. I remember.
Yeah. I think she just says like, you guys will be sitting together. So
Okay.
James, Kristen, Jax, and Carmen.
James, Kristen, Jax, and Carmen.
Thank God.
Because Jax asked to sit with Carmen.
Yep.
Obviously.
Yes.
Because he wants her bad. He was texting her when they were in Miami, if you recall, offering to fly her out.
Yes.
Sheena is performing her little rap song.
Wait, sorry. Also in the talking head, Sheena's like, well, I just assumed that Jax and Tiffany broke up because he begged me to let him sit next to Carmen. Why would you
ever assume that?
Why would you assume that?
never make an assumption like that. Jax has never broken up with anybody.
No, he's a crazy cheater. He hasn't broken up with Tiffany.
All he does is cheat. He doesn't break up with people. I mean, he technically broke up with Carmen, but then he was like, why are you we can't still hang out?
Literally.
Anyways, Sheena starts to do her little rap. It's the same song as before, I believe. That they were
I think
practicing
so,
before.
too.
And she does
that
it.
Jason Derulo beat.
Yeah, they love that Jason Derulo beat
Yeah.
with the horns.
Mm-hmm.
She does it, and they're like, yay. And then she was like, guys, I'm actually performing at the wedding. I don't know if I told you guys. I'm going to hop up on the head table, rip off my dress, and have an outfit under. Sheena, you're going to rip off your wedding dress?
That part, I was like, what do you mean?
Well, how could you? How could you possibly? How will you have an outfit under your
tearaway?
your
Kate
wedding
asking
dress?
her on if she can make it tearaway.
I know. But it's like she already said she wanted her dress to be so tight so she could booty pop.
It has to be something else. But she does make it sound like she literally is going to rip her wedding dress off and there will be like another number underneath.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what she said.
Yeah, but it has to be something else.
It has to, maybe she's like gonna wear one dress for the ceremony,
Of course.
one dress for the
Yeah.
the dinner, and then she'll rip the dinner one off.
I think
and there'll
so.
be a performance number underneath.
Which is so funny still, nonetheless.
The way she's
It's
making
a
this
dress
wedding
that
a
you can
spectacle.
rip away and have something underneath
Well,
is going
that's
to
not
look
gonna be
so
cute.
bad.
That's gonna look awful.
It's going to look really strange.
Really, really not good. But I can't wait to see. They are now kind of recapping Miami as a group. Shay is like, yeah, actually it went really well except for that one boys' dinner with Tom and Jax.
Yeah.
And James is like, yeah, it really seemed like they were both trying to hide something, which like
They were.
they are.
Okay.
They were.
They're
They
kind
weren't
of trying
really
to hide
trying to hide it
something.
though.
Yeah.
They just didn't want to fully talk about it in front of you,
Yeah.
James. And then Sheena asked Kristen how her conversation
This
with
part.
Tom was outside, and Kristen's like, it was heavy. It was really heavy. And then James is like, kind of like, she was getting a little uncomfortable about all that. And Kristen turns to Sheena and whispers to her, it upsets him.
James
he-
is literally 2 feet away on a stool.
He is. I'm not getting like this far
She's
away.
like, he can fully hear what she's
As
saying.
far away as we are from each other, which is like a foot.
Yes.
I guess maybe 2.
Maybe 2. But he can hear her.
It upsets him.
It upsets him.
It upsets him. And then he's like, anybody would be upset about that. And it's like, yeah, actually, probably they would. You're absolutely right about that.
But then she goes, when he's like, it would upset any guy. She's like, it upsets you, so I'll talk to her about it privately. It's like, girl.
So funny.
And it's upsetting to him because she literally keeps being like, well, there's still feelings there and we're going to get back together.
I'm gonna kill his
And
girlfriend,
she's,
and then
like,
we're gonna get back together.
Pretty transparent with James about how she feels.
All of the time, she's like, I know this hurts you to hear, but I have to be honest.
Literally,
and it's like,
it's like-
I want to fuck my ex.
Literally. Oh my goodness.
It's so funny.
It's
I
so
love Kristen.
crazy.
She is hilarious for
I
that.
know.
It
It's
upsets
so
you.
crazy.
So I'll talk about it with her privately. And then in James's talking head, he's like, I am upset by it.
Yes.
And I actually don't know how much longer I can do this.
Yes.
Duh.
And he's like, you have Mr. Right over here trying to make you happy.
Okay.
Him being
no,
Mr.
you
Right.
Don't. No, you
Mr.
don't.
all the fucking way wrong,
Mr.
bitch.
Awful. Mr. Terrible.
Literally. Mr. completely
Abuser.
incorrect.
Yeah. Mr.
Like,
Wrong.
So wrong.
Just Mr. Wrong.
Okay. Then we have lunch with Jax and Carmen. Oh, good God. Okay, so Jesus Christ. Jax orders for Carmen. Yeah, because he kind of knows what she'd want.
He kind of knows what you would want. I kind of know what you would want, he says when she sits down.
It's like a piece of grilled chicken.
Imagine showing up to lunch with your ex-boyfriend and he's already ordered food for
I'd
you
be
and it's
pissed the fuck
there.
off.
Me too. You don't know what I want.
It's cold. It's literally like cold chicken. Anyway,
Yeah.
he thanks her for coming because he didn't think that she would come. He's like, we did have like that really nasty breakup, which like isn't even really true.
No, it's not.
Could have been way nastier. She just like kind of called him out.
Yes.
But in a way that's like, you deserve like much worse, of course.
And they've been in the same space since then.
Yes. Yeah. Carmen tells him that it's inappropriate for him to text her.
Yes.
And he's like, why? You texted me back. She says, what did I text you back? I texted you back. Talk to your girlfriend. Stop texting me. So that is him texting her from Miami being like, girl, let me fly you out. And she's like, do not text me. You have a girlfriend.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Okay.
Why? You texted back. I texted you back. I hate you. Leave me alone.
I texted you back. Please stop texting me. He then like goes on to basically tell her like, well, there's just something missing with Tiffany. What? And she asks if they've broken up, and then there is literally a long ass silence, and he just like kind of nods while grimacing.
Yes. He like closes his eyes and like slowly nods.
Kind of. Like it is not a nod that even seems to be in the affirmative.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're obviously still together.
Well, Carmen goes,
are you telling the truth?
are you serious? And he goes, yeah. Okay.
Come on.
How is he such a bad liar?
I
is
don't
the
know.
thing. It's crazy. He has so much practice with it.
I don't know.
Just say, yes, I broke up with Tiffany.
I don't know. I think it's when he doesn't care about them knowing the truth or not. Like,
I guess, yeah.
I think in some moments he literally likes it to be like, as we've said, like in the future he can be like, well, you knew I wasn't telling the truth.
Yeah.
Because then sometimes he will go so overboard, like gaslighting someone.
And like screaming about it. Yeah.
He's like, it's just easier with us. Like, it's just easier with the two of us than it is with Tiffany. She's like, okay, then why didn't it work out with us?
Yep.
He basically is then like, I'm just trying to make amends. No, you're not. You're trying to like get her to fuck you
after
after she eats the salad that you ordered for her.
Yes.
He then is like, I just want it to not be awkward at Sheena's wedding. And she's like, same, because what if I like bring a date? And he's like, I know you won't bring a date.
I actually already know you're going to be there alone.
Literally.
So
I have like full access of the seating chart. And he confesses in the talking head that she's the best sex he's ever had. And that he thinks if her word is to be believed, that he's the best sex she's ever had.
It just can't be true.
It just can't be true. It like literally just can't be true.
It is like, oh, Jax, she was just saying that. If she said that at all, she was just saying that.
Or she has never had good sex.
Or that,
which is obviously a possibility.
But I don't know. She feels like she has to me.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, because she seems so
self-assured.
Yeah. Then he like basically like kind of hedges on asking her to go as his date to the wedding, and she says no.
It was so funny. He was like, maybe we could like go together. She goes, I'll think about it. I thought about it. No. And he goes, are you serious? And she goes, yeah, obviously I'm serious.
And it's like, girl, you've already conned her into like sitting next to you. What the fuck? Like, you don't need her to be your date.
No, you don't need to get ready together beforehand. You don't need to drive together.
Not. She calls him a brat, which is funny.
Yeah.
And this is when he says that he rented a beautiful cottage nearby.
Yeah.
That made me laugh when he said that.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you mean? He has no idea what a beautiful cottage is.
He wouldn't know a beautiful cottage if it hit him in the face.
No, it's probably like the nastiest fucking like rental that you could ever imagine. And he's like basically like asking her to stay in it, and she's like, no. In the talking head, he just says that over time he will wear her down.
Yes. And then he tells her she looks pretty, and she says, thanks, so do you. We're back at Sir. Everybody is arriving to work, and Lisa's saying hi to everybody as she is wont to do. Mm-hmm. Peter approaches Vail at the host stand. He's leaning on it all nasty style. He's kind of looking up at her.
Literally.
He's like face down looking up at her.
Don't do that. That's not sexy.
It's really gross, and everybody
quite
can
girlish,
see you.
Actually.
It's extremely feminine, Peter. And I know how you hate to be considered gay.
Wearing the tightest shirt ever that he can't even button up.
It's so tight he can't button the arms. The wrists. But so yeah, he asked her for help doing that.
He is like literally a meathead. He like can't put his hands together.
It made me really uncomfortable the way that he was behaving.
I know.
It just was really gross. He was being like trying to give her tips about how to host. He was like, yeah, I like try and distribute everybody so it just doesn't get crowded in one area. And then she was like, so it's not so top heavy like me. And then he was like, that's enough. And like walked away. I was like, okay. You loved that. Schwartz shows up with Katie, and he is wearing an insanely ugly hat.
I didn't even know
it is a brown leather, a light brown leather fedora.
Oh, there's lots of hats this episode.
Which is really crazy. I've never seen him in a hat like that before.
He wanted to be fanciful for Lisa.
I'm sure. Yes, he did. He wanted to show off for Lisa. He wanted to look good for her, and I know he borrowed that hat from Sandoval.
Of course, he did. Sandoval has probably like literally so many hats.
He has like a whole section of his house dedicated to hats, I'm sure, up on the wall.
And it's like not baseball hats. It's like top hats and fedoras.
Yeah, he doesn't wear baseball hats.
No.
Why would he when he has other beautiful options? But so then Katie, Tom Schwartz, and Sheena are all talking to Lisa. It's sort of about the trip, but mostly about how Stassi is still icing Katie out, even though Katie feels like she has a huge weight lifted off her shoulders at work.
Yeah,
because she's getting along with everybody. Katie is like telling Lisa that Stassi's fully cut her out, and then she had to learn from Christina Kelly that their friendship is over, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Schwartz is like, I hope they can still be friends again, but maybe they shouldn't be because Stassi's actually a really, really bad friend.
Yeah.
And Lisa is like, Katie, I hate to say this, but you have been living underneath Stassi's shadow, which is rude.
It is rude.
Which is rude to say. And then she's like, but I see you gaining some strength right now. Like, you don't need that. Living under her shadow.
I know. I mean, it's kind of true, but just in the way that Stassi's, like, domineering. Like, I'd rather be under her shadow. I don't want to be, like, domineering.
I don't want to be like
do you know
Stassi.
what I mean? It's like,
she's,
yeah.
like, running the restaurant with an iron fist.
Yeah,
like,
literally.
making people scream, cry, and quit.
Literally.
So, yeah, I'd like to be under that shadow, please.
I would not. I don't want to be behaving like that.
No, it's inappropriate.
Kristen and her friend Rachel are running up some stairs.
Rachel is a stand-up comedian. Woohoo!
Rachel's a stand-up comedian who she's like has a lot of really funny jokes about her ex-boyfriend, and then it like cuts to her being like, my ex-boyfriend is addicted to masturbating. It's like, and then of course the ex-boyfriend, come to find out, is Jax,
Mr. Jax Taylor,
of course. And basically we learned that Rachel was Kristen's first friend in LA. Okay. And she is actually the criminal behind introducing the artist that brought you Jax and Tom.
The artist that brought you Jax and Tom.
She
Kristen
introduced Kristen to Jax and Tom.
Yeah.
Because they used to date, which is so unfortunate. It's like that girl has put literally a curse and a hex on your life.
I know. You should not be friends with that
No.
girl. She ruined you.
She ruined you. It sucks so bad.
Ruined you.
And Kristen is like, okay, listen, you're going to shit yourself. I have some stuff to tell you. She essentially just got a text today from Miami girl, who she hasn't spoken to in months.
Okay, sure.
And she said that she's going to be in LA, Anne-Marie's going to be in LA, and that she wants to confront Tom in front of Ariana. Ariana has blocked Anne-Marie on Instagram. Kristen's like, isn't that crazy? And Rachel's like, well, why wouldn't she? It's literally like a crazy woman.
It's a crazy woman trying to ruin her life. She should definitely block her on Instagram.
100%. She's probably getting like a billion ats and DMs from her.
I know.
And she's like, I don't want to do this. Rachel's like, do you believe her? And Kristen's like, yeah. She said, I would describe his small shaved penis, and what else would Ariana need to believe me?
Ew.
Like, okay.
Ew.
And mind you, once again, this is the guy that Kristen wants to get back together with.
She is being so legit bipolar in this episode.
She is erratic.
Like, it's so crazy. One sentence she'll be like, I love Tom. I can't wait for us to get back together when him and Ariana break up because of Miami Girl. And then the next sentence she'll be like, Miami Girl is coming to give Tom what he fucking deserves.
I know.
Like, his comeuppance for what he did to me. Like,
I know. Well, she just has like a lot of big feelings.
I know.
And she like does not know what to do with them.
Well, they're in conflict with each other.
Yeah, they are in conflict.
And she is having a really hard time managing them.
Yes.
She's holding space for both of them kind of equally.
Yes, but in a way that is like
not productive,
mentally like unwell,
draining,
psychotic.
Yeah.
She also once again like just wants Jax to be truthful about what happened, because she's like, Jax told me about the Anne-Marie thing 2 weeks before it even came out on social media, and so she's like, that would also solve all my problems. None of this will solve any of your problems. No. That is not going to help. Anne-Marie coming is not going to help. None of this is going to help.
Jax confessing to the fact that he heard that rumor 2 weeks before it launched on social media is not going to change a single thing. Jax is a huge liar who no one believes.
Well, and it's just whatever. I literally can't say this like another time, but it's like Ariana knows. She knows, and she doesn't care. It's not that like you can get her to believe you. She knows what happened. She doesn't care.
Yeah, she wants to stay with Tom.
Doesn't care.
It's like, Kristen, you've been there.
Literally.
We are now at Peter's apartment. I don't think we've ever been there before. He and Jax are hanging out.
Oh, the way it looks in there.
It looks so gross. And even Jax makes a comment about it, which is interesting.
Saying a lot.
Given the state of Jax's like life and behavior and
but
his
Jax's
smell
apartment
and stuff.
does look better than his apartment.
Yeah, it does.
He has a bed frame.
Looks way better.
And like furniture.
Oh, Peter doesn't have
and
a
it's
bed
like,
frame
Peter,
or
you're
furniture.
like the manager of this place. Like, I know you're not like rolling in it, obviously.
But you're making enough
money to have like a bed frame.
Yeah.
He just doesn't care.
No, he doesn't care at all, and he's not like, I don't know. He is just so weird to me. I really don't like Peter. I know you guys love him. I'm sorry, but he's like, I can't vibe with Peter.
He is strange and off-putting.
Yeah, he is. But he's getting ready for a date with Vail, and Jax says, I hear you're going on a date with Val. Here you're going on a date with Val.
Jax is obviously mad.
Yeah. Peter is saying in his confessional that when he first met Vail, he thought, wow, hourglass figure, that's my type of girl. Wow, hourglass figure.
When I first saw, not even actually saw, sorry, yeah. When I first met Vail, I honestly was like, wow, nice hourglass figure. What?
What do you mean? I mean, I know what you mean.
I know what you mean, but it's like not him being like when I first saw her. When I first met her, all I think is, wow, nice hourglass figure. That's my type of girl. I wouldn't even describe her as having like
an hourglass figure necessarily.
Not in a way that like pops out.
Me neither.
She's obviously like beautiful and stunning, but she doesn't have like curves like whoa.
No, she doesn't have curves like whoa. Not like me. Jax then says that Peter has no game.
Which is true.
Which is 100% true. He literally looks like a pirate and he acts like one too. And then they kind of get into talking about how they've hooked up with people at work. Jax has the all-time record because he has hooked up with / dated Stassi, Kristen, random ass bitch Rachel, and Laura Lee. Peter has
tens of hundreds of other girls.
I know, like every other hostess as well. I don't know why he chose to
crazy.
stop there. And then Peter has only hooked up with / dated Stassi and Katie.
Mm-hmm.
And we will learn that I guess he was dating both of them at the same time and then had to choose. That can't be true. Sorry. Just like
it
literally can't be true.
They have the worst taste in men.
Yes.
Also, just to like really describe what the bedroom looks like to you guys, it is, what is it? Is it a studio or a one bed?
I think it's a one bed.
And basically he just has like a mattress on the ground with navy sheets that are completely messed up. Like the bed is completely unmade. There is like trash. There are golf clubs.
There's like a
in the
surfboard.
corner. It's just like so fucking gross.
There's clothes everywhere.
And when Jax tells him to clean it up, he literally doesn't even seem like he's going to.
He was like, what? It's dirty? Oh, there's like nasty little bags of toiletries like strewn about.
So fucking gross.
Like full of like goo and like hair. You know how they get like that? And also like condoms and like condom wrappers.
It's so gross.
Yeah.
Then we're at Stassi's. Jeremy has brought over a bottle of champagne with, gold flecks in it.
Yes.
So you know it's fucking nice.
You know it's expensive.
That's how you know it's nice. She brings Forgot about this.
Oh my
Sorry.
God, me
Forgot
too.
about this.
Me
Sorry.
too.
Forgot about this. Sorry. Stassi brings everyone upstairs to her quote-unquote studio where she designs, her statement necklaces. She has taken to designing statement necklaces because that way when people are looking at her, she can at least know they're not staring at her tits.
Yeah, and they're her favorite accessory.
They are her favorite accessory. She shows one and she's like, isn't this one beautiful? It's Egyptian. Like you could imagine Cleopatra wearing it.
That made me...
Cleopatra
wearing your statement necklace.
Like the original queen of all queens wearing your statement necklace.
Also, like...
Girl.
It was giving, like, do you not know that Egypt is, like, still a country?
She definitely doesn't. She thinks it's like... she thinks it's
not
literally...
Like just, like, an ancient realm.
She thinks that it is an ancient realm.
I know.
She does.
This one's giving a little bit Egyptian, like Cleopatra.
She thinks it's like Mesopotamia.
No, literally.
Oh my God, sorry. It's just so funny to say that you could imagine Cleopatra wearing your homemade jewelry. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Like, so ugly. It's all, like, fake gems and jewels. It's, like, literally beads.
And she, like, whatever. Cleopatra having the most, like, beautiful jewels you could possibly imagine.
Of course. Like, some of the original jewels.
Literally. Sorry. Okay, and then Christina Kelly is like, I'm so proud of you. And Stassi says, it's like her sitting on the ground with Jen, Jeremy, and Christina Kelly, her fucking loser crew that has to come in whenever she's like on the outs with everyone else.
Literally.
And she says, I just feel like the whole Sur crew thinks I'm this like loser that just moved for my boyfriend and lives off my parents and puts on cute outfits every day. It's like, no, I hustled. I tried really hard. It's literally silent.
It's silent. They're looking away.
Pitch silent.
They're
No one says
looking at the
anything.
ground and not saying a word.
Yeah, because the hustling she's talking about is literally making bad jewelry at home.
And painting the chevron board.
Yes, on the cardboard.
Yeah.
Like literally going to Michael's.
It's so
is
crazy.
her hustling going
and
to
it's
Michael's
like,
and making just stuff for herself. It's not like a business or
no, she's not
they don't
selling
have a plan.
Also, like, you can't be like, everybody just thinks I just like live off my parents. Well, you don't have a job at all.
No.
You have literally no kind of job. You have all the time in the world to be making your statement necklaces and driving your friends to work.
Christina Kelly brings up her conversation with Katie at Sur and the fact that Katie said she tried to reach out to Stassi a bunch of times. Stassi rebuts this and is like, no.
Rebukes.
I rebuke that. Is like, no. All she did was text me, hey. And I don't respond to lame-ass text messages.
H-E-Y.
H-E-Y.
Hey.
Christine Kelly is like, well, why don't you just like try to understand a little bit why she made the decision to go because of Schwartz. And Stassi is like, I'll forgive her if she apologizes because I love a good apology. And she says she doesn't want to throw the friendship away. All she wants is a little remorse. This is why it's crazy that Christina Kelly was like, basically the friendship is over. Because Stassi has not said.
Over. It's like really such a shame that the friendship is over.
Yeah.
It's not.
Stassi has not communicated that.
No.
I guess maybe like when the cameras aren't on, but.
Stassi, in fact, says that she's, quote, thirsty and ravenous for an apology from Katie. Now we are at Peter and Vail's date. So Peter's taking Vail on a date, and they're sitting down, and he suggests that they get wine, and she's like, no, it's like the middle of the day. I would like some tea. And he's like, what the fuck? The middle of the day? It's 5 o'clock. And things are just like off the bat extremely awkward.
Yes.
Like they have literally nothing to talk about.
Yep.
And then the waiter comes over and he's like, what can I get you guys to drink? And Peter is like, yeah, Vail, what would you like to drink? And she's like, I guess I'll have wine. Like I'm getting peer pressured. Ha 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 ha. So she orders a glass of wine.
No. Oh yeah, sorry.
And then Peter is like, so actually really quick, let's just make that a bottle to the waiter. No.
She literally is like, fuck, it's obvious that she didn't think that this was a date.
Yes.
And is like, no.
Well, the next thing she says is she's like flustered and she's like, this was supposed to be like a coffee date. Like, why are you trying to make this something more than it's supposed to be? Huh? And he is like really being so weird, just staring at her because that's apparently how he woos women in his words. He actually is just like leaned forward staring at her, not saying a word.
The way I charm a lady is I look deeply into her eyes.
Yeah.
And also, like, I'll say this, like, she was kind of flirting with him a little bit about, like, when the workout thing. It's like, he would have had much better luck if he had just gone with the flow and been like, let's just get coffee, and then had, like, a good friendly conversation with her.
Yeah.
It's so crazy to just, like, not know how to navigate social, like,
to be pushing it like
full
that.
Adult man, not know how to navigate a social interaction.
I mean, it's just, like, you're like attempting to coerce her, and it's really
and it's
uncomfortable.
Incredibly off-putting.
Really not fun to watch. In the confessional, she's like, we are not on the same page at all. He's making it so awkward that I might have to pull out the old "I'm a lesbian" trick, which she hasn't had to use in a long time because she stopped being a lesbian. LOL. To his face, Vail goes, "You are awkward." And then in the confessional, Peter is like, that was actually really hot when she said that because, like, it means she's like actually paying attention to me. She's like picking up on what I'm putting down.
Your bad vibe. Yeah, it's like, girl,
come on.
I love when she's actually paying attention to the fact that I have no game and an awful vibe about me.
Literally. It's actually really hot that she thinks I'm a huge loser who she does not want to hang out with anymore, that I'm tricking into a date. So sexy.
It's like he is like being like humiliated, which is awesome.
Yeah. And then Vail is asking him if he's ever dated anyone at SR, which is when he tells us that he was dating Stassi and Katie at the same time and he had to choose. And then
got to choose.
He got to choose. And he chose Stassi.
Yeah.
Because he had a fling with Katie, but he dated Stassi.
Yeah.
And then Vail is like, okay, well, I have to go to work. Because she thought this was a coffee date, and she always had work afterwards.
Yeah, she was like, I take coffee meetings all the time.
Yeah.
Like, calling it, like, a meeting.
A meeting.
It's like...
Well, she had one with Jax.
Yes, and, like, literally it's her manager. Mm-hmm. Then we're at SR. Peter, Jax, and Lisa are hanging out in the alley with a dog. Lisa's making a bunch of sex jokes about the dog, like doing it doggy style. She has a fascination with bestiality.
She loves this big dog. She said she'd make out with it.
Yeah.
And do it doggy style. So crazy.
She literally thinks it's so funny to joke about having sex with dogs.
Yeah, it's insane. She keeps calling the dog really, really sexy,
it's like her
too.
favorite thing. It's so funny.
Also, the dog is a giant dog that somebody brought to the restaurant but can't bring inside because it's not a service animal. So its owner is just standing behind it, like obviously pissed off because they don't get to have dinner there. And it's Lisa being like, wait, let me go get some of my employees. We want to look at this dog and make jokes about fucking it.
Let's do that. We're going to do a quick setup.
Yeah.
You'll be out of here in an hour and a half, and you have to sign some releases.
Literally.
So then Vail and Peter have an awkward run-in in the back where she's, like, looking for coffee. And so then, because she's like, well, I thought I was going to have coffee earlier, but you ordered us a bottle of Malbec.
Yeah, literally?
So he pours them both coffee, and in the talking head, he vows off females at SR. Like, even if Taylor Swift started working here, I would not date her. But actually, you know what? Maybe I would. Like,
Taylor Swift. Also, what a random one.
I know, it's like gay guy behavior.
Yeah. It's like, even if Lady Gaga started working here.
Even if Kelly Clarkson started working here, I would never go after her, even though I have a huge crush on her. That's why I have the poster on my wall, not because I like her music or anything like that.
Not because I love her music, and she's the best winner that American Idol ever had. but she is.
So funny to have a crush on Taylor Swift as a boy. It's like
I know, it's so
literally
random. It's like,
gay.
oh my god, that's not for you
No,
at
it's
all.
not literally not for you at all. Not for you at all. Vail tells Katie about the accidental date. She was surprised to learn that Katie and Stassi dated Peter. Jax asked Peter about the date, and he's like, it actually got kind of awkward.
Yep.
Jax tells Lisa. Lisa's there about like Peter and Vail going out. To Jax, she's like, I thought you were having a flirtation with Vail.
Mm-hmm.
Jax is like, well, Vail is kind of hard to read. She like teases, and Lisa's like, so what? And it's like, you have a girlfriend.
You have a girlfriend.
So you have a girlfriend.
You have a girlfriend, and you're actively pursuing a different girlfriend.
Yes.
So it's
yeah,
like,
literally, you're picking between Tiffany and Carmen right now.
pump the brakes.
And Vail is off of you as of literally today.com.
You're a sex addict.
Yeah.
And you're gay.
Because you are a gay sex addict. You're a bisexual sex addict.
Attention whore.
Literally. And this is when Lisa says that Peter is supposed to be above the staff, not on top of them. Which I agree with, though.
I know, but it's so nasty to put it that way. Like, it's so gross.
It's like, go back to making your sexual innuendos about the dogs, please.
yeah,
not
go
Peter.
hook up with the dog in the back alley.
Go make out with the dog,
Get
Lisa.
your rocks off back there.
Then we're back with Vail and Katie, and Vail asked about Stassi because they were kind of like talking about it in Miami. This is when we learned that Stassi and Katie are meeting up tomorrow. Vail is just kind of like, you should look at like the amount of work that you've put into this friendship and whether or not you feel like you're getting it back in return.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's not.
No.
Kristen and James are now on a date. Kristen is wearing a really awful hat. Really awful hat.
It's like not even a fedora. It is just a funky hat.
It's just a funky hat.
It's like a rounded, it's kind of like a felt hat, like rounded top with like a chain around it.
It's like vaguely fedora, but not quite. It's like a kind of hat.
It's gesturing towards a fedora.
Definitely get it like Justice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she like thinks that that's something Ariana would wear.
Yeah, 100%. Well, because it sort of is in a way.
Yeah.
But it's not quite right. So they're sitting down to have like flatbread pizzas and beers, I guess. And they're chatting. James is having a really good feeling about Sheena's new song. And Kristen is too, but she thinks that Sheena needs to cut it out with the whole porn star rapping thing because it makes her track seem like a joke. Basically, Sheena is like really breathy and sexual on her songs. Yeah. And it's kind of cheapening the whole look.
It's true. It's mean how she said it, but it's true.
It's 100% true.
And she's saying it because it's like James's track. And the thing about it is like the track is like the best one that they've ever made.
Yes.
Like she's ever had. So it is like
she has to stop doing the
gasping.
gasping.
Stop doing the gasping.
Yeah.
You need to stop
That's
coming
what
on the
I
track.
like.
She's like, maybe once in a while, but not for like the whole fucking song.
I know. Well, it's true.
It is true. Kristen
then brings up Anne-Marie, the quote-unquote Miami chick, to James. And she's like, what the hell is going to happen if she really shows up here? Like, it's so crazy. Like, everybody's going to, like, freak out. And James is, like, literally goes quiet and then is like, okay, it's just kind of weird. It's just a little bit weird.
It's a lot.
The way that you're going on about this.
It's a lot.
Okay, this part confused me. This is my note. Kristen confesses that a couple months ago, Anne-Marie, I think, texted her that Tom missed Kristen.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so
I wrote this with a question mark, too, because it's really unclear, but I think that's what she meant.
Yeah, so I guess Anne-Marie was texting Kristen being like, Tom really misses you. He was saying he never should have broke up with you. He definitely regrets breaking up with you.
How
and
the fuck would she know that?
He went too fast with Ariana. She wouldn't. And then Kristen is like, okay, James, I'm sorry to say this to you because I know it's going to hurt your feelings, but when she was saying all of that to me, that is originally why I wanted to talk to her because I wanted to get more info about all of that stuff.
This is the stuff where she says it to James and is like, sorry. Anyway, and then like literally goes on and it's like, girl, that is literally your boyfriend.
Yeah, or she'll say all of it and then she'll be like, got to be honest. No, you don't. No, you
sorry,
don't.
gotta be honest.
Not about that.
Huh? Be honest with someone else.
Yeah, be honest with anyone else, but she doesn't really have that many friends. I guess Sheena.
Be honest with Sheena.
She can't tell Sheena, though, because of Ariana.
Yeah. Be honest with Rachel.
Yeah, be honest with Rachel. And then in James's confessional, he's like, obviously this kind of stuff is upsetting to me, and I'm really tired of hearing about it, and I don't like it, but ultimately I do understand these are the consequences of Tom's actions because he chose to stick his dick in some random girl in Miami, so like now he has to face this. And it's like, no, those actually aren't the consequences of cheating, that your ex-girlfriend falls in love with you again.
Or that your ex-girlfriend flies the girl out to confront you. Those are not the consequences of cheating.
Neither of those have ever been the consequences of cheating except for right now.
It's so funny to just be like, yeah, it's strange, but also like Kristen is doing like the righteous thing.
It's
like,
I know.
No.
He just has to stand by her or else he is such a fucking cuck. Like, it's insane.
James is just like confusing to me, but
me too. Well, also
it's
must remember that he
wants
to be on the
Sorry,
show.
I know. Yeah. That actually is like so important to remember because it is like I don't think he would stay with Kristen otherwise.
He wouldn't.
Because he is being like just like ritualistically humiliated.
Well, once he cements himself as a character on the show, he will immediately start treating Kristen like shit. Like, immediately. Yeah. He starts cheating on her. He starts, like, acting really awful towards her. His behavior takes a sharp
spitting
turn.
on her door,
etc. He knows he can't get kicked off.
So then we have our little Katie and Stassi moment. Stassi, they're like out to eat at a restaurant, whatever, and Stassi says in the talking head that she just wants Katie to shut her mouth and listen and nod and say that she's sorry.
She's like being actually a mega cunt. Like, that was so rude to say. It's your best friend and you're like, you need to have a conversation.
And then she goes in and doesn't do that at all, though. Because she literally goes in and is like, okay, what do you have to say for yourself? And it's like, wait, feels like if you actually wanted her to just shut her mouth, then you would, like...
You do the talking.
You do the talking, and she does the apologizing.
Yeah.
But they always do that, because they want to, like, let the person step in shit, basically. So Katie is like, where should I start? And Stassi explains that she is mainly upset that Katie went to Miami without telling her. Katie is like, well, you were ignoring me, like, blah, 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 blah. That's why I didn't tell you. And Stassi says that if the roles had been reversed, she would have tried everything to get a hold of Katie.
No chance.
No chance.
Like
the most prideful person ever.
Yeah,
like,
fucking
no,
way.
You actually would not have.
You would have ignored her because you would have been, like, nervous and scared.
And because she, like, is never wrong.
Yeah.
So she just wouldn't have tried anything.
She might not even have thought to text Katie or call her. Yeah, you're right.
Obviously, once again, it's a heavy reminder that Stassi is, I think, upset about the sex tape thing.
I think so, too.
Which, like, once again, makes a lot more sense. That is why you would be upset.
Yes.
Because, like, it is hell for your best friend of 4 years to be hanging out with a woman who is showing a video of you having sex that you didn't know was recorded of you to a bunch of people.
Yeah.
That is, like, literally...
It's so awful.
One of the most awful things that someone could do to you.
Oh, my God. It's literally terrible.
It's, like, a huge and deep betrayal. And also, Stassi has been betrayed by these people before.
Yeah.
We also have that context.
Yeah.
Stassi is like, you owed it to me to tell me that you were going. Katie is like, no, I didn't. I just feel like Katie has been pushed to the point where she also is like, everyone keeps saying stuff to her like, you're living in Stassi's shadow, like, blah, 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 blah. And I think she is like, it's time for me to actually take, like, control over my life.
Well, she'll say
and she really wants to fix her relationship. And so Stassi is like, we must have never been that good of friends.
Which is brutal.
It is brutal.
It's sad.
It's not true.
It's not true at all.
Katie's like, that's bullshit, and it is bullshit.
They play a montage of their best friendship.
Of course. And Katie says, like, I've had unwavering love and support for you, like, for the rest of our friendship except for this time.
She doesn't even say love. She says loyalty. And had unwavering loyalty for you.
Which is true.
Yeah.
But weren't they beefing with the Jax thing also?
Yeah, but they fixed it.
Yeah, I know they fixed it, but I'm just like...
But yeah.
Stassi is like, well, I just wouldn't have done that to you. And Katie says, like, it's not your decision because it's not always about you. Mm-hmm. Which I think is just, like, the root of how Katie feels right now.
Yes, 100%. Well, because everybody is making Katie's whole existence about Stassi.
Yes. And she feels like she is, like, in her control because in a lot of ways she is, like, in her control.
Yes.
And it is just hard where she's like, if I do not go on this trip, my boyfriend will cheat on me and everyone will hate me.
Literally. But I wish that she could just say that to Stassi instead of being like, I need to prioritize my relationship because I love him and I want to spend time with him and I need to take care of myself too. It's like, you should just say, I'm scared that he's going to cheat on me if I don't go. And I think she would understand that much, much more.
Yes. Stassi is like, well, I just thought we were on the same page. Katie said that she changed her mind because she was trying to work on her relationship with Tom. In the talking head, Katie is like, Stassi's been condescending to me ever since she moved back from New York, which I also think is, like, part of this, is that she's like, yeah, Stassi did, like, also ditch Katie.
Well, I think, Katie felt definitely really abandoned by
of course.
Stassi, and then the only reason Stassi came back is because her boyfriend moved back.
Yes. And Stassi says, like, once again, I just thought we both had the same opinion of everyone. And Katie is like, well, I'm trying to be cordial, and I don't wake up with hatred in my heart.
Yeah. And then Stassi's like, you think I wake up with hatred in my heart? Yes.
Well, then, like, literally the next sentence, she's like, I hate all these people.
Yeah.
And it's like, you do wake up with hatred in your heart.
You do. You're a pretty hateful person.
Yeah, you do.
You have a lot of hate.
She says, like, yeah, like, I do hate everyone, and Katie, you're my last link to them. Well, what about Christina Kelly? But whatever.
No, literally.
And Katie's like, well, guess what? They're my coworkers. And it's true. It's like,
true.
She does have to be around these people.
True.
And then Katie is like, why don't you trust me to be around these people and still have your back? Which is fair. Like, she's not there, like, shit talking Stassi or anything.
No, she didn't do that once. I mean, she didn't necessarily, like, stick up for her when Sheena was kept being like, this party is amazing because Stassi's not here. But it's like, that wasn't really the time.
No. And also at that point, she is, like, upset with Stassi.
Yeah, they were already fighting.
And Stassi's like, I just, like, can't be around these people, and it makes me feel incredibly betrayed that you would hang out with them. And in the end, Katie is just like, well, I can't make everyone happy. I'm at least gonna try to make myself happy.
Yeah.
And Stassi
And
cries.
Stassi cries and Katie leaves. And it's actually sad because they are besto friendos.
It is besto friendos.
And it make me upset.
Besto friendo o'clock.
But they will get back together.
Yeah, they will.
And then they will have another massive fight that goes on for way longer than they will get back together again.
What's that one about?
I honestly don't even remember, but I know that they have like their reunion moment at Tom and Ariana's house. So it's not for a long time.
I just saw Katie was hanging out with,
Stassi?
yeah, the child.
Oh.
Bridgerton. What's her
What
name?
is its name? Hartford.
Hartford. It is just like hard because I completely understand why Stassi would be so mad.
Me too,
Because
obviously.
of the sex tape
They
thing.
just can't talk about it, which is like brutal.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot more people would be on her side
Yep.
if they were privy to that information.
Yeah, I agree.
But they can't.
But they can't. Do you have a hero and a villain?
My villain is Peter, just because he was weirding me out.
He was being nasty.
And he was being nasty. I like don't even have a hero. Who would my hero be?
Yeah,
Maybe
no one was really being heroic.
Christina Kelly. To make
Why?
me giggle.
Okay.
To make me laugh.
I'll take it. Good. Okay, you guys. Thanks for listening.
Guys, thank you so much for listening. Sorry,
Mhm.
not that much happened this episode.
It's okay. I think we had a laugh nonetheless.
Yeah, we had a laugh nonetheless.
Look, some of the episodes just aren't as interesting as the other ones.
True, they can't all be bombshells.
But methinks actually Miami Girl will be here next week.
I think so too. Yay, Anne-Marie.
We'll have some revelatory information next week to talk about.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, bye
Bye-bye.
guys.